everyone, another day, another anime review. Here at Japanese Anime Mania, or JAM for short, we do our best to pick apart and overanalyze the anime choice of the week. I'm your host Hunter, and let's see what's on our plate for today. Okay. I know you guys are gonna kill me for this. I already know the comment section is like, Avatar's not an anime, but here's the thing. So I'm going to go off of PBS Idea Channel's analogy of what is considered anime. So the link to that video is going to be like right here, and I'll put the link down below if you want to watch it again. But he gives a very good explanation of what is considered anime, and is Avatar considered an anime. Of course, I'm talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender, if you couldn't tell from the title itself, not the blue people Avatar. But the thing is though, is that going by his analogy, anime can be categorized as a specific art form. You know how here in the States we have what we call cartoons, while in Japan we call whatever comes from, you know, that region anime. But what he is trying to imply is that whenever Japanese media compares American cartoons to their stuff, they still call everything cartoonish anime. So there is no distinction between the two. Let me go ahead and just show you a clip right now. The clip that's playing right now is a show called Oban Star Racers. Looks cool, doesn't it? It's great. Well, it's not anime. If we consider that anime, it's not. It turns out Oban Star Racers is a French collaboration. Yeah, you just got gypped if you think that, oh, that's definitely anime. It's not. With all of the influences that Avatar has from, you know, Japanese media, I'm considering it for this one time, yeah, it's going to have to be an anime here because, come on, look at Avatar compared to other American cartoons. There is a distinct difference between all of them, and that's what makes it more unique in my eyes, and that's why I'm reviewing it in this case. Plus, it's a pretty good damn show. So, are we good to go? Alrighty then. So, get ready as we review Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let's go. Growing up in the US, as well as being on the internet, you have probably heard the intro 1,000 times. Earth, fire, water, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed, my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world. That's a direct quote that's in the intro every single episode to reiterate that this is the last airbender. And that's what makes the show kind of different, that we are given like a quick recap of the series and be like, hey, this is the lore, let's move on. In this universe, some people are born with the ability to control these elements. We follow Aang, the new Avatar, along with the waterbender Katara, her brother Sokka, and eventually we add on Toph, the earthbender, as they travel along the world to take down the Fire Lord before he rules the world. Along the way, they will have to fight against the Fire Lord's son Zuko as he tries to reclaim his honor by capturing Aang and having him executed. What makes this show different from cartoons that nowadays play, it's also meant for adults back then, and that's what made it really different. And that's why I enjoy it a lot more. Even now, as I'm 21 now, I still watch it every now and then because I'm like, this story is actually kind of mature at some points. There are many adult themes in this show, such as manipulation, greed, religion, and of course warfare. The show isn't dumbed down for kids to understand, and when a character dies, they actually die. There are no corners cut to make children feel better if a tragic event happens, because that's just how life is. If it punches you in the gut, you just gotta suck it up and move on. Such is life. We cover these topics and watch these children being force grown into a war-torn society, and the lessons that they must learn not only to survive, but also mature as an adult is a critical part of what made this show a huge success in my opinion. As I've repeatedly said before, Avatar was inspired by Japanese animation styles. Avatar gets some of its inspiration from Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo due to their action sequences, and its comedy can be attributed to the quirky nature that is FLCL. Other main studios such as Studio 4, Production IG, and even Studio Ghibli helped make Avatar to what it is today. Avatar director Giancarlo Volpe even told his staff to watch all of Fooly Cooly and think of how to make Avatar better. So with all that in mind, due to all the influence from other studios, Avatar is like an example of what American cartoons can be, and in my opinion probably should be, instead of the dumbed down garbage. I know I'm going to hurt some people's feelings here, but most of the stuff that's on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon these days, I'm not a big fan of because it's just so boring and uninspired, especially in terms of comedy and story. There are some lazy episodes here and there, but when the action is there, it's all up in your face. With the bending being inspired by martial arts, the fluidity of the animation is smooth and crisp. And the voice actors, I have to say, they actually very accurately represent the characters in the show. Okay, let's get this clear. Take away all the titles, and let's just say it's a show, okay? We clear on that? So, in my opinion, Avatar is a really good show, being able to talk about mature adult themes as well as blend a very compelling story that lasted for at least 3 to 4 years, and I was like just on the hype train of trying to figure out if they would actually succeed in their quest of taking down the Fire Lord. So, with that in mind, Avatar gets the buy it rating from me because again, it's able to tackle all of these adult themes without taking a step back and be like, what about the children? And it's like, children are going to be adults, of course, and they need to go ahead and experience some of these issues that these kids are going through. And that makes it a really good show. Avatar is licensed by Nickelodeon and is currently streamable on Netflix. So let's go back to my earlier example of what is considered a Japanese animation and go with Oban Star Racers. In Star Racers, we follow the life of Wei as she tries to escape her mundane life and join the race of Oban, which will grant her any wish that she desires. Now, I won't spoil any more of the show because when I first caught on, I was like, I'll try it out, and then, you know, more and more I watched, I was like, I gotta have more, gotta have more. So, there we go. Oban Star Racers was produced by Save World Productions, and it's currently not streamable anywhere at the moment, but be on the lookout for that show if you can. Fine, let's continue digging my grave here. Because for the other recommendation, if you liked Avatar, I assume you're probably going to like the sequel series, Korra. Yes, another not an anime thing, but like I said, it's a sequel series to Avatar: The Last Airbender. So if you want to figure out how the world, the universe of Avatar is after everything that happens in the war, then I suggest going for that. Korra is licensed by Nickelodeon and is currently streamable on Netflix. That's it for today, and thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our content. Here at the Dynamic Duo, Chris and I also do Let's Plays. I mean, that's not totally a thing here on the internet, but if you do enjoy that kind of comedy and seeing us play games and go crazy over everything, we just started Dark Souls 3 at this moment and probably some other games, so be on the lookout for those. Links for all social media, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, they're all down in the description below. So, until next time guys, stay truly dynamic. See ya.
It's been a while since I could hold my